CTV, we'll give you a sneak peek of the annual spring fashion show coming to CSU. And also, we'll have an inside look at the new synchronized swimming club here at CSU. And later, your sports update with Ryan Hillman. All this and more, you're watching CTV News.
Hello and welcome to CTV on this Tuesday, February 26th. I'm Lena Howland.
And I'm Keith Albertson.
CSU police apprehended a suspect after an incident involving a knife on campus Tuesday. The suspect stabbed the door window of a dorm hallway while threatening to kill a student resident. The incident occurred on the second floor of the G Wing of Corbett Hall at 1:15 p.m. Calls to the police were made 5 minutes after the incident and an emergency alert was sent to students. The suspect was captured soon after. Nobody was injured in the incident and the names of those involved have not yet been released.
ASCSU officials hosted a forum discussing the recent college campus conceal carry ban on Tuesday. Of the 4 bills that were passed in the Colorado House last week, one directly affects us here at CSU. If passed in the Senate and signed into the law, the concealed carry of firearms on college campuses and stadiums would be banned.
We're out here getting input from all the students that is going to affect. So we want to make sure that the state legislator has the right data and is actually voting based on what students want and what students do.
Governor John Hickenlooper is taking issue with the new Fort Collins fracking ban. The Fort Collins City Council took a preliminary vote to ban hydraulic fracking in the city limits last week. But that move didn't sit well with the oil industry. Colorado Oil and Gas Association CEO Tisha Schuler said in a statement, "We ardently hope that this ordinance will be defeated on second reading so there will not have to be discussions of going to court." The governor's office and several members of the Colorado oil industry will be gearing up to fight the ban, as the Fort Collins City Council will take a final vote on the issue next week. And in other Colorado political news, we're joined by CTV reporter Jackie Rickard, who has an update on the Amendment 64 task force. Jackie?
Thanks, Lena. Marijuana consumers in Colorado could be in store for purchasing limits well below what they're allowed to have under Amendment 64. The task force was created in order to figure out how Colorado would distribute and regulate the substance. The amendment currently allows adults over the age of 21 to possess up to 1 ounce of marijuana and grow up to 6 plants. However, the task force is instead recommending that single transactions be capped at an amount lower than that. They are also debating consumer safety regulations, including pesticide limits and how to label edible marijuana products. All products, however, will be in child-proof, tamper-proof packaging. Last week, they decided not to enact a residency requirement allowing for pot tourism, but they will limit the amount of out-of-state residents can purchase and restrict retail licenses for stores located near the borders. The task force doesn't make the rules, but they do submit recommendations to the governor and legislature and have less than a month to forward over their proposals. That's your update from Capitol Hill. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Jackie. Coming up after the break, Austin Harley will have your local weather update.
And I'll be giving you an exclusive look at the upcoming CSU annual spring fashion show. Don't go away.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Hello and welcome back to CTV. We're now joined here with weather anchor Austin Harley. Welcome, Austin.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
So Austin, it was cold and snowy today. Please tell us some good news. Is the snow ever going to let up?
You know, guys, the snow will let up a little bit tomorrow, but we'll see how long that lasts. The little bit of snow that we did see today really didn't add up to much. Accumulations were under ½ an inch, but we're not quite done. There's a chance for more flurries tonight until around midnight. Let's take a look at the current conditions. Outside the CTV studio, it is a frigid 21 degrees, and there is a wind at 15 miles an hour from the northwest, keeping it feeling more like 9 degrees right now. Tomorrow morning, you'll want to be extra careful if you plan on riding your bike or scooter to class, as things could be pretty icy. Here's a map of tomorrow's high temperatures. We'll see 31 in Denver, 20 in Vail, 20 in Grand Junction, and on the eastern plains, we'll see 39 in Lamar. Thankfully, warmer temperatures are on their way. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, high of 32 and sunny skies. 30s again on Thursday with partly cloudy skies. Warming into the 40s on Friday, and then thank goodness this weekend will warm into the 50s, 53 on Saturday, 55 on Sunday, and kicking off next week, 50 on Monday. Be sure to check out my Ramrise report tomorrow morning. Let's head back over to the desk. Lena?
Thanks, Austin. Now, with these cold temperatures, more and more people are flocking to the tanning beds to keep that summer glow. But for some, they might have to wait. Lawmakers are considering a proposal to limit the use of tanning beds among Colorado teenagers. Those under 18 would have to get permission from their parents as well as their doctor before being able to enter a tanning salon. The proposal will be voted on next Tuesday. And in other fashionable news, senior design students at CSU spent the past fall semester putting together their very own fashion lines. Next week, their hard work will be showcased in the annual Spring Fashion Show. CTV got an exclusive sneak peek of the show. After a semester of sketching, sewing, designing, and draping.
Really excited, really excited. I hope it looks as good as I can get it in the show.
Senior design students at CSU will showcase their lines in the annual Spring Fashion Show.
It's your capstone class, so it's the pinnacle of everything that you've learned, and it is a graded class.
From evening wear to activewear like this fashion show features 4 different categories.
Urban Edge, which is some of the edgy streetwear, fun, great prints and colors. We have Mystic, which is going to be a great little glimpse from everything from crazy colors to a line that's very inspired by fairies, which is great. And this one right here is inspired by Peter Pan. We have Extreme Altitude, which is sportswear. We have everything from bicycling to swimwear. This is a great line that combines everyday wear and great biking and cold weather coats. And then our last category is European Elegance, where we have everything from a great daywear piece like this, which is actually 3 pieces. It's a skirt, a blouse, and a jacket, to beautiful wedding gowns and other evening wear.
The show also includes a special feature on dresses made of recycled military parachutes.
It's really nice technical fabric, so it's nice to be able to put it to a different use.
More than 100 total designs will hit the runway on March 8th.
And really, the end result is what makes it worth it.
In Fort Collins, I'm Lena Howland reporting for CTV News. The show is at 7:30 p.m. on Friday, March 8th at the Lincoln Center. Tickets are on sale at the Lincoln Center box office and online at lctix.com for $10 each. Coming up on CTV, we have Ryan Hillman here with your sports update.
And I'll be giving you an inside look at CSU's new club, Synchronized Swimming. Stay tuned.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
It's now time for some sports news. On Saturday evening, the Rams had their first and only home meet for Club Synchronized Swimming this year. They squared off against a Minnesota team that was represented by one girl. I was among the crowd that was eager to drown out the basketball loss from earlier that day.
Any sports team gets better with good teamwork, but for CSU's new club, Synchronized Swim Team, collaboration is necessary.
I would say the synchronization is the most difficult because once you have the moves and the arms and legs together as an individual, it's the hardest part is getting it all synchronized together.
Head coach Joanne Bennett is the one responsible for the synchronization.
I love it. It's great. It's a really wonderful group of girls. It's a fabulous sport. It's really, it's my passion.
This is the first year that Bennett's passion for coaching has been brought to the collegiate level, but despite the tougher competition, she thinks it's easier to coach in college.
The girls do a lot more themselves. They don't need to have their hands held through a lot of things. They make a lot of decisions themselves. I just coach.
The difficulty for Bennett is catering to her team's varying levels of expertise.
This is only my second year doing synchronized swimming, and we have people who have been doing it for their whole life, and then there's more beginners, and I just think it's a sport that you can start at any time, and CSU is nice because since we are a club sport, it's not as competitive. So
it may not be as competitive, but that doesn't mean that the Rams won't be competing against the best at nationals.
It's a small enough sport that it's easy to qualify at nationals. It's a small enough sport that the advantage is we get to rub shoulders with the cream of the crop, with the best of the best, and that's always a thrill to be part of something like that.
The team will travel to Ohio for regionals on Saturday before heading to Stanford for nationals over spring break. And now I toss it over to Ryan Hillman with more sports.
Thank you, Keith. Well, Rams fans, the streak of 27 consecutive home wins has come and gone. Tomorrow night, however, can begin a new streak. CSU is back in action and takes on Fresno State, who is last in conference with a record of 3-10. Now, I'm not saying this is a guaranteed win for the Rams, but they need to fix one huge thing: guarding the opposing backcourt. 2 weeks ago, Michael Lyons scored a career-high 45 points, and last Saturday, Kendall Williams dropped 46 big ones on us. Shot 10 of 13 from the three-point line. Do the math, folks. That's 30 points from behind the arc. He set a Moby record for points scored by an opponent. Travel back in time to January 26. CSU beat Fresno State 74-63 in Fresno, but allowed Tyler Johnson to score 23 points, his second best performance of the season, and he only averages 12.3 points a game. So the question is, should Ram fans be concerned about our backcourt defenders? Well, maybe. Look for Dorian Green, John Octius, and Wes Eichmeyer to step up their game and prove everyone wrong that yes, they can defend big-time players. Tomorrow's tip-off is at 7. Now for the video of the day. Kenneth Freed, you did a great job in the dunk contest a couple weeks ago, but everyone knows who would win if he actually did it. That is the King, LeBron James. We've had guys dunk under 5'5" and win it. Michael Jordan has done it, who is the best basketball player ever, and he won it twice. LeBron last night teased us all. Check this out. During warm-ups, LeBron just goofs around and pulls off this. Oh boy, I'm telling you this, if he was in the 2014 Slam Dunk Contest, he would receive 50s for all of his dunks. Hands down, he would win. So LeBron, stop teasing the world. You have your MVP, you have your NBA title, so grab yourself the real one and call yourself a Slam Dunk Contest winner. You guys, one of the sickest dunks I've ever seen. And then, like I said, it was in warm-ups.
Absolutely amazing. Incredible. And the amazing part is it's not just the fact that he can dunk. He's a shooter, too. He's shooting over 60% this month for the first time in his career.
Slowly becoming and showing that he could be better than Jordan.
That's right. And John Octius won our preseason Slam Dunk Contest this year. So are there still tickets for tonight?
There is. Huge game tomorrow, like I said, against Fresno State. And I've been told there is 200 to 300 tickets left. I'm not sure, but get your ticket. We need to pack the whale, and let's get back on this winning streak.
Let's sell it out.
I know it. I've got my ticket already.
I do too. I'll be there. Lena, you got yours?
Yep, I'll be there.
We'll be there.
Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for you tonight.
If you couldn't get enough of us, you can get your fill of CTV by following us on our Facebook and Twitter page, or visit our website at ctv11news.com.
Have a great night, and we'll see you next time.